All right, guests up, lock in. Breakfast of Champions, Diet Dr. Pepper, not sponsored video. It is Wednesday, which means it's time for 10 videos in 10 weeks once again. And something I said earlier this week is go places that inspire you. Hang out with people that inspire you. Well, today I'm getting the chance to hang out with someone that hecka inspires me. Chris Do. And by the way, if any of you are in LA, in the Southern California area, by the way, I would include San Diego. I would include a little bit of Central California. If you're from, Bakersfield, maybe even a little further north, Chris Do is opening up his studio to anyone that wants to come. The tickets are donation. Like, you can meet the Chris Do of the future. I have learned more about sales and personal branding from this man. He's like easily my Mount Rushmore of those two topics. And so anyway, I'm hyped because I get to see him. But here's the thing that I want you guys to take home. When you make videos, when you make content, do you know what you're becoming to your followers? And it doesn't matter if you got 1 follower or 1,000 followers. You know what you are becoming. You are becoming like a Chris. You're becoming like an Alex Hormozi. I mean, you're not, right? Yet. But if you are, please shout at me in the comments. I'd love to connect with you. But anyway, the thing is, who are you showing next to in their feed? Who are you showing up next to? It's an association thing. And that's why content is such an amazing thing. It's such an underrated game to play. I don't care what platform you're on, but if you're making video, people are getting to look at you, hear your voice, see your face, get to know you. And frickin', you'll show up right next to the things that they love. You know what I'm saying? The people they admire, the people they respect. That's where your content is going to show up. And do you know where that psychologically places you in their heads? They're going to see Hormozi. They're going to see, Mel Robbins. They're going to see you. Honestly, if you're on my YouTube, you're also going to see how to fry a steak. You're going to see why Scream 7 was actually a good movie. Come at me, haters. I liked Scream 7 hecka lots. But it's all of this that makes people feel actually really connected with you. Your quirks, your personality, your unique voice. And by the way, if you have cut that out of your content, oh gosh, put it back. Put it the heck back in. You got to put this stuff in your videos. I mean, don't go off the deep end and make it just about that. The customer is the hero. The viewer is the hero. Make the video about them. That's like your base rule. But don't be boring, because boring is the kiss of death. And by the way, you'd be surprised how active people are in the comments. Your heroes, the people you look up to, the people whose content you consume, especially if you do it on LinkedIn. Just saying, I'm 2 for 2 with getting replies from super famous people that have written books and had million viewer videos and stuff like that. Chris Do replies to me. Who am I? I barely got started with content 4 years ago and only on LinkedIn 1 year ago. But he's like, are you coming today? He knows. And then Sally Hogshead, who I am quoting incessantly in spirit and in words in this video, different is better than better. Different is better than better. I've been saying it all year because Chris said it. Anyway, she's the author of the book Fascinate, New York Times bestseller, all of that. You know what? You know who replied to me last night after I commented on her post last night? This morning, Sally's like, that's exactly right. You know it. And I'm like, girl. So anyway, you can create relationships with your heroes, with your Mount Rushmore, but you get placed closer and closer to Mount Rushmore. Did you know even being around Mount Rushmore is a good thing? Right? Am I right? But the thing that also makes you cool is sometimes you and I both know, here's the twist. Sometimes Chris doesn't reply. Sometimes Alex Hormozi doesn't reply. Dude's busy, right? It's cool that you have the opportunity to connect, and you can, and it does happen. Play the game long enough. Be persistent. Be a super fan. Show up. Root for them. Like, I don't know. Chris says he likes having me in the audience last time I went to visit the studio. So, I'm like, holy crap, he knows my name. Something's working branding-wise for me. But on the other side of it, you know what you have? You can be replying to every comment. It doesn't take that long. I drop the ball on that from time to time. I drop the ball on replying to my DMs. It has been a heck of weird, crazy year for me. Dad had 2 brain surgeries in 4 months. If you're just following me, I run a school community called the Small Business Video School as well. If you're not in it, join it because it's 10 videos in 10 weeks season. It's Wednesday, which means it's check-in day. It means it's go day for those that are just starting. You're starting. I want you to comment, go, let's go. But this all being said, when you reply to people, when you DM them, when you reply to your DMs, you can book calls off of your content and you can connect with people. And that is tremendously exciting for them because, last time I checked, Seth Godin stopped replying to all his emails. Hormozi doesn't reply to every comment. You be that person to them. They're like, dude, and you answer questions and you can have discussion. It is the most exciting thing, especially if you break it off into a community or you do live calls and they can actually connect with you in a live, real way. I mean, my homie Jimmy Lai, some of you know him. He got on a phone call with Alex Hormozi last year, and it was during the big book thing when he was going crazy with $100 million money models. That was the book. Jimmy got on the call, got live Q&A with Alex Hormozi. I was listening to that. I was like, this is fire. And even if you don't get to reply to everyone, even just like the replying to someone's friend, that's exciting too. That's what happened with me. I'm not getting replies from Alex, but Jimmy did, and I'm listening in, and it's hype. I'm going to see Chris. If you got questions for Chris, like, I got an inside lane with him. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, make content. Go at it. And don't just make content, make connections. Because connections become conversations, and you got to have conversations if you want that conversion. Because it's all about being relational, not transactional at the end of the day. Start real conversations with people you're actually connected with on the back of your content. Content, conversation, connection, conversation. Anyway, I'm too excited. I'm going to get out of here because I got to go. You got to go too. So comment below what your biggest takeaway was, and I will see you. Let's go.